A good way to clean up your drawing in starting a map project or civil project, or really any project for that sake, would be to use the map tools object cleanup, the map cleanup tools. On the Edit Object tab, whether I'm in Civil 3D or in Map 3D, we have a cleanup command. I'm just going to select that cleanup command. It's going to ask me, which objects do you want to clean and anchor? I'm going to select them all, or I can come in here and I could window in an area. I could separate it by layer, do a bunch of different ways to manually filter out things. But I'm going to select the entire project. I just want to clean this up. Maybe I got this in from a sub and I just want to clean up their drawing. I'm going to do select all. I'm going to select next. And I have multiple actions in here. So I can delete duplicates if they have overlapping lines, which tends to happen quite a bit. I can add that to my actions. So I'm going to hit add for that. Erase short objects, break crossing objects, extend undershoots. I'm going to go ahead and select extend undershoots. And you have tolerances here as well. So if you want to check that within a certain tolerance, you can definitely put a tolerance to it. Simplify objects, zero length objects. We don't want any zero length in there. Weeding polylines. So you can come in here and you can pick multiple. You could really come in, select them all if you wanted to, and then remove which ones you didn't want in there. So different things you can do. You can have it automatically clean it up, or you can interactively clean it up, so it will show you where an error is and you can choose to clean it up or not. I'm going to leave it on automatic. Going to hit next. The cleanup method, you can modify the original objects, you can retain those objects and create new objects, or you can delete those original objects and create new objects. So I'm going to just have that modify them. I don't want any extra things in there, I just want to have it modify it. You can convert selected objects, so if you want all your lines to be polyline, you can select that. Any arcs to polylines, you can select that. But I'm also do my circles to polylines. So I just want to create polylines out of this stuff. So I can select my methods, my cleanup actions, my objects, and then hit finish. Okay, and on there, if I hit F2 to get a list of what happened, it came in here and it found almost 2,600 objects. In that cleanup actions, what it did was it modified 776, it deleted 1,232, and it created about the same there. So it took away a bunch of those objects, it created objects, it simply cleaned up your drawing. So now you can start with creating those shapefiles, giving that information, properties and attributes and so forth, and just really start from a clean drawing so that down the line you won't find any errors.